Well, June 1st marks the first day of Pride Month, and in Madison, it also marks the first day of Bike Week. Dozens of cyclists from all ages celebrating both of these things today at the Pride Ride event at McPike Park. The 3.5-mile ride featured both bikes and people decorated in plenty of bright colors. The event and the entire week is designated to celebrate all things cycling and features events, rides, and discounts.
We're trying to just provide a really fun and supportive activity for today, and also connect people with like groups they might be interested or resources. We have so many different community organizations that are collaborating in this, so it's a really huge effort.
Regardless of skill level or age, organizers say that there is something for everyone. So if you're interested in checking out Madison Bike Week, you can find a link to an events calendar right on our website.